Before getting started, my friends, I wanted to remind you all about this song, Genocide by Timcast Records. This song has been smashing the Billboard charts for quite a long time right now, and I would be ever so grateful if you check it out. I am not a part of the Timcast Records, nor this is a sponsored post or whatever. I am just grateful to this team, specifically to Tim, for waking me up and giving me the metaphorical red pill. I will have the link to the song in the comment section as well as in the description below. Please check it out and let's get with the video. So, it is a temper tantrum for the ages, my friends. Numerous celebrities and high profile individuals began changing their Twitter accounts, images, and names to that of Elon Musk, which is explicitly against the rules, especially if you are a verified account. And thus, we have seen many high profile lefty individuals, actors, banned, and I believe that ban is permanent. Now, I am not a big fan of the permanent ban thing, but I will tell you this right away. I will provide no quarter for those who advocated and provided for mass censorship. To put it simply, if we're living in this community and a bunch of houses burst into flames, and you, as an advocate of censorship, stand there laughing, saying that it's my problem and I have to deal with it myself. Don't be surprised when your house starts burning down, and when you go out and ask for help from some people, especially me, and don't expect that I will help you back. There are I will say that it's your problem, so you deal with it yourself. I will defend the right of comedy and free speech up until I am alive. The thing is that I will advocate for the people who did the right thing and retained your right to engage in comedy and free speech. However, with these individuals, people like Ethan Klein and Kathy Griffin, as well as this guy named Rich Somar or something, I don't know. I don't know about Rich, but these other individuals have advocated for cancel culture before. They are not on the side of defending free speech. They are on the side of censorship. So now that they're being censored, you expect me to come out and argue against your own position? Sorry, no. Your crocodile tears will not sway me. But wow, are things lighting up on Twitter? It's getting crazy. I mean, I'll tell you this. So we have now got claims of tortious interference, lawsuits from the far left groups that are trying to get advertisers to pull out. This means, and I'm not a lawyer, so you'll have to. I'll give you a simple version of it. If you and I have a contract, and a third party comes and starts to put any of the parties involved in the contract under duress to cancel the contract, this is tortious interference. So, of course, Elon Musk, being the richest guy on the planet, I imagine he's going to start suing some of these organizations which have nowhere near the amount of resources to combat against such lawsuits. But we will see. We're now hearing that Twitter employees, and there were rumors about this before, we have a potential confirmation from Elon Musk about there being some under the table dealings for some verification badges. We'll also get into that story. The Twitter employees would deny legitimate verification requests from high profile individuals or from corporations, and then privately message saying, if you give me $15,000, I will verify you. Now imagine why some of these celebrities are so angry. I think there are two big reasons. First, imagine you're like some mid-tier Hollywood leftist or journalist and you couldn't get verified, but you need that checkmark because you need it for the industry. So what do? You slip a couple of bucks under the table to one of these employees who are blackmailing you, or I don't think so it's called blackmail, it would be corporate fraud or maybe just corporate bribery. So bada bing bada boom, and now you're verified. You slip the money and now you're verified. And then Elon Musk comes out and say, hey, we're gonna make everything $8. And then you're like, and I spent how much for a verification? Yeah. Now you're pissed, aren't you? So that's another big reason. You ever wondered why it is that so many of these high profile celebrity accounts, they like look at their engagement. There's millions of followers because of these big PR companies which get them fake accounts and bots to follow them. It's going to be very embarrassing for these celebrities who come out on there like, I have 1 million followers, and then Elon's like, I'm just gonna press this bot purge button real quick, and then they have like what, around 3,000. No joke. I mean, they probably will have 30,000. Who knows? But it's going to be a devastating thing to face because it's all a facade. We got a lot to go through. So, we got Ethan Klein claiming that he followed the rules. He didn't. He broke the rules and he got banned. And now they're like, comedy is dead because I broke the rules. So, there is an interesting that there are some interesting points being made here, and I think Elon is making some mistakes. To put it simply, dude, Elon, if you change your name, you lose your verification. Verification should be reserved for brands that verify who they are and individuals who verify who they are. Sorry guys, if you're operating under an anonymous account, you should not get a verification. It makes no sense. Now I know it might sound like I am backtracking from the whole thing I did earlier, but I can change my mind and develop a new perspective. So, continuing with the whole thing about the verification is so that when you put up a profile named John Smith along with along with the profile image, we, as in the Twitter moderation team or whatever, will know that you, as a person who's portraying yourself as John Smith, is actually John Smith. But if you want to be anonymous, you don't need a verification because we can't verify, and the Twitter people can't verify who you are. So what's the point of that? That behind the scenes, now this does mean that you can operate brands and brands can be semi-anonymous. So that's another thing. So it's possible. I'm just saying that is possible. To put it simply, if you want to be a parody account, you should be able to get verified. You should not be able to get verified. Sorry. Why? Just hear this whole thing. Verified parody account. How ridiculous does that sound? I'll let you have a moment with this by yourself, but I will continue with this whole thing. These people are making up nonsense. Take a look at this. Actors say they were logged out of their Twitter accounts after impersonating Elon Musk on the platform. I love how they lie and lie and lie again to your face. I think I have a tweet from Elon Musk somewhere where he was saying, that Twitter needs to become by far the most accurate source of information about the world. That's our mission. And then this guy, Kyle Gratham, says, and to do this, I'll let anyone who gives me money appear to be a legitimate source. Remove news rather than just ensuring all legitimate sources of news are confirmed to be who they say they are. Elon Musk says, you represent the problem, the journalists who think they are the only source of legitimate information. That is the big lie. Kyle Gratham was a journalist at numerous organizations, but he is currently working for the government as a digital media manager. Hey, look at that overlap now. So, how about that? So here's where it gets fun. Elon Musk is going nuclear on these people and I love it. Why? Because they are liars. Take a look at this story from Insider. Well, Elon Musk saying that comedy is legal following his acquisition of Twitter. Jokes about the new owner and criticisms over his takeover are getting users blocked and suspended. Lies, 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 lies. Let me show you some more lies. Comedian Kathy Griffin suspended from Twitter after mocking CEO Elon Musk. It wasn't clear whether the suspension was a direct result of a rubbing off on the billionaire, but Musk warned that impersonator accounts without a parody label would be banned. Yo, man, I mean, seriously, Kathy Griffin engaged in election meddling and potential fraud. Like, she went online, the verified account, pretended to be Elon Musk, and then started advocating that people go and vote a certain way. It's bordering on fraud. It's bordering because it might actually be, I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know the correct political term or correct legal term or whatever. So, what does NBC say? It wasn't clear why. And then what do we get from Insider? It's because Elon Musk. It's because they're making fun of Elon Musk. What Kathy Griffin did, she changed her name to Elon Musk with a verified check, and then started telling people to go vote. And why? Yo, this is beyond reproach. And the left is like they're banning her for making fun of Elon. They're lying. They're always lying. No quarter. I don't care. Ban them all. You think you are going to wield my principle against me? It ain't gonna happen if I have a small if I have a small community of people who argue that arson should be illegal, and you are going around setting fires, get out. I am not. No, I'm not going to be like we're going. I am not now gonna be defending your right to do it. No. The point I made earlier, if we are all as a community working together, and you are literally an arsonist, and then you think that we're gonna dispatch, we as a community come together to help you when your house is burning down, you're insane. We're going to walk away and be like, this is your problem, you created, you deal with it. But I love this. Apparently, it's a huge, huge deal and a negative impact for celebrities to not have their Twitter accounts. So, continuing on to the next story. So, here let me show you that we have Sarah Silverman. Sarah Silverman. She is not banned. This is what happened. So, people after impersonating Musk got a warning. Sarah Silverman said that I guess she posted that. It was this thing that appeared, and it says you must change your profile image and you must change your name back, and they're like, okay, fine. And then they were back to normal. They all started just reverting their profiles. This one's funny though. This guy named Rich Somar changed his picture to Elon Musk, saying, okay, time to employ plan B. Since they're making me keep Twitter, Somar said in a series of tweets while impersonating Musk. Somar told Insider he had no intentions of anyone believing it was actually Musk, and although he knew he could be banned for it, he wanted to show that anyone could stay there, could say they were anyone, and then he got suspended, proving him wrong. So stupid. Kathy Griffin started several comedy specials. She's just so awful, man. Anyways, the next segment is about Chris Clue, starred in Earthlings. Welcome, a former NFL punter. He tweeted saying, "There is nothing better than waking up and enjoying a fresh, steaming cup of my own urine." He tweeted impersonating Musk. He said blah blah blah, and he was suspended. Okay, so bye bye. Don't care. You don't get to come out and be like, it's a private company, they can do whatever they want, and now when a private company does what they want, you don't like it and say, well, I was just making fun of you or fun of Elon Musk. No, you weren't. You're a verified profile. Didn't Milo Yiannopoulos get banned for this? I think they claimed that he was operating multiple accounts, but they took away his blue check marks because he put BuzzFeed news reporter or something in his bio. Yo, I gotta say, Elon, I don't like that these people are getting suspended for this, but it actually is quite simple. If you change your name, you lose your verification badge. Better yet, here's a solution for you, Elon. Anyone who changes their profile to a parody account, you change their blue verification to a jester cap. Permanently, forever. You can never undo it. So Kathy Griffin, she wants to impersonate Elon Musk. Okay, you change your verification to a jester cap, and it says parody next to it. If you're a politician, it'll say, primary candidate H1 or whatever. It'll say like in their profile, right under their name, actually have it say SAT, satirical / parody account, SAP, and give them a jester cap. And here's the best part: anybody who's engaging in parody is not going to care. They got a cool little jester cap. I mean, that's actually pretty cool. You're getting verified. They have said we recognize you, but for people like Kathy Griffin, she will always just have that jester cap. She will never get back her little blue check mark. But you know what? It's still a verification. So how about that? So there was this tweet from David Levite saying, all right, let's take a look at what Richie is saying. Yeah, so this Rich Somar guy, he is permanently banned, and yeah, good riddance. Continuing with another segment of the story, Elon Musk says this, and then Sarah Silverman actually responded to this particular tweet saying, we got to be the most accurate. So she's still here. If this is actually true and really works, that would be amazing. It's been a really long time. So I've had a really long time for me having any baseline truths. How will it be done? And Elon Musk says, community notes via Birdwatch. I believe this is Sarah Silverman. I get it. I don't know, whatever, maybe. Elon Musk says, my commitment to the free speech extends even to not banning the account following my plane, even though that is that is a direct personal safety risk, but I respect it. That's the crazy thing. There's this account which shows you where Elon Musk is flying to, and that's insane considering he's the richest dude in the world, and they're outright putting his life at risk, like providing this information, almost effectively doxing him. But I'll also mention to Elon and a simple solution. You richest guy in the world, just get a different plane. So they're tracking this plane while he's in the other. I mean, there are this is a possible solution to this. So I mean, yeah, whatever, right? So this there is this other story that I wanted to talk about as well. So here, this guy is the chairman of Wall Street Bets, I guess, which who tweeted, Twitter employees were selling verification for upwards of $15,000 for certain accounts, mine included. They would refuse to verify you through the standards application that then privately offer you to verify for money behind the scenes, and an investigation is needed. Where Elon Musk says yup as a reply. So, alright, I think Elon saying yup to the initial supposition is Elon saying yup to the initial supposition, or maybe um, he's saying to investigate that investigation is needed. I don't know. I think Elon knows that employees were doing this. I think you can see it right away now. There definitely needs to be an investigation, because this is my saying. According to me, it's illegal. It's illegal because it's obvious. If you, let's say, if you go to a McDonald's and you order McAloo tikki or whatever, and the guy says no, and then you exit the whole establishment, exit the whole premises, and then the guy comes out and asks you, hey, if you give me $5, I can slip you a McAloo tikki from the back. I mean, yeah, that's illegal, dude. So here we have it. Elon Musk saying yup. So there's a lot more going on too. There is this guy named Brendan Dilly saying, I can confirm this. I was offered verification in June of 2015 as I was an author and speaker. The price I was told was $13,000. Obviously, I couldn't afford it and continued on. Elon bought a crime scene, and now people are finding out just how bad it is. And we'll have to see how the story entails from here. So this is another tweet from Tom Fitton saying, I wonder if Elon Musk's Twitter has tortious interference claims against the left activist groups which are causing damaging advertiser boycotts of the platform. And Elon said, we do now. It's funny because all these leftists are just hooting and hollering, and it's fine. I really love this. You have Elon Musk coming out and saying we have these tortious interference claims, that they have that they have a bunch of leftists coming out like, no, he doesn't, and they're not even lawyers. Okay, like they're just like random Twitter people laughing and mocking. But the best part is people like Ron Perlman being like, Elon Musk bought this platform and I'm leaving, and then days later he comes back saying you got whatever. So the reality is that these people, they can't leave. They are addicted, and Elon Musk knows this, and he can charge them way upwards than an $8 price for a goddamn verification badge, and they ain't gonna do nothing about it. So the last story here is, now we do have some changes. Elon walks back some job cuts, some blue checks in second week. It's actually quite simple. If you apply for a blue check mark, because they rolled out the Twitter blue thing on iOS for this, they're not going to verify you until after the midterms, because midterms are tomorrow. And apparently he fired a bunch of people and he's rehiring some of them. We'll see guys point something out, and I wonder if I should dedicate a whole segment to it. Maybe I should. Ethan Klein has multiple accounts. He's got the H3 podcast and the H3 Productions. He turned H3 Productions into Elon Musk without labeling it parody. Later, he claimed that because it was in his bio and the header image had a paintbrush and that scribbled parody, he was following the rules. And now They are all lying once again, saying Elon's breaking his own rules. Ignore them. Let them lie, let them cheat, let them steal. They have lost center ground with Twitter because I will tell you this, advertisers may still want to pull off. The reality is Twitter is still the digital town square and take you can not do anything about it. And we go on Twitter because that's where the conversation's happening, and that's what many people have been answering to. When people get banned, they don't cease to exist. They keep working, but they're not in the fray as they were. So for the most part, it's not the end of someone's career. It doesn't end their ability to work or anything like that. In fact, many people have found success after being banned from the platform. Twitter is the major battleground in the culture war, and they are choosing to excise themselves. Centerboard, right? In chess, you can win. What they are doing is the wrong thing. This is a major loss for the left. Now here's the funny part. Elon Musk is still enforcing a bunch of these whack leftist rules. We'll see when what he fixes, but here's the funny part. They are all losing their minds because now the rules are being enforced against them. Oh, you didn't see that one coming, did you, Ethan Klein? Like, I labeled my account parody, comedies dead or whatever. No, actually, banning you is comedy. Comedy is alive and well, and I'm laughing about it. Uh, Ethan tweeted that cancel culture is a good thing, that it was a very good thing and it should be enforced and accepted. And now he's the one getting the short end of the stick. He is the one getting banned. Like, okay, these people on the left have come out and been like, it's a private company, yo, they can do whatever the fuck they want. Cry about it. You had every opportunity to stand up and say, do not wield that sword lest it be wielded against me. Instead, you laughed as it happened and you agreed with it. So now, I am going to have to defend you against your own principles? Oh, that would be wrong. I'll put it this way. For me to come out and demand that you live in a way that is not up to your standards, this is wrong. By your own standards, you agree with the private company and you agree that if you break the rules, you will suffer the consequences. So be it. By your standard, we will. I will say, you know what? You're right. You know, Kathy, Ethan, this is what you've advocated for in the past, so I am going to begrudgingly agree with your suspension. Yes, now I will add, permanent bans I think are wrong, but I think there's a couple of different ways to approach this. It's not being done, and I think it's because I think Elon's panicking. To be honest, when all of these celebrities are changing their names to Elon, he got angry. He didn't know what to do, so he just said, ban them. Just bam, bam, ban them. So they're breaking the rules. It is in the rules. You can't do this, especially if you're a verified Twitter user. So what Elon should have done is just block their accounts for a week, like a permanent ban for this. Come on, dude. They were trying to annoy you and they broke the rules. That's fine. You give them a warning and then say, change your profile or else. Then if they don't, you lock their account for a week. When they come back, if they don't, you lock it for a month. And if they don't, and when they come back, 3 strikes, you're out, and then delete their account. What you allow them to, but you allow them to make a new one, and you say like, dude, like you're not permanently banned from Twitter. I don't think anyone should be permanently banned. Ian Crossland from Timcast IRL made a good point. Ban accounts, not people. I mean, that is a good point. If you have an account, you work really hard to build, but you keep breaking the rules, delete. But you can make a new account and come back on the platform. You make the rules again, same process. You enforce the rules again, same process. Strike, 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 deletion. The other simple solution, Elon, is just if you are verified and you change your name, you lose your verification badge. That's it. You shouldn't be able to be verified and then lie about who you are. There should be a jester cap badge. If you make your account comedy, I think it's actually fair that you get the jester cap icon. You are a parody account. You are making jokes. You are a comedian. There you go. Everybody knows that you are who you say you are, like you are certified. This is a gag account. That's the appropriate thing that Kathy Griffin should be actually facing. When Kathy Griffin gets reinstated, she should have a jester badge in her account bio and the username permanently. I'll leave it there. Next segment is coming up in T minus 24 hours. There's so much to talk about, friends. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you all then.